Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful summer vacation. I just love summer. Dining al fresco in our new remodeled backyard, inviting friends over, creating wonderful memories, and it's just been such a blessing. And I'm so crazy and happy and feeling so blessed. And so I hope you're having just as wonderful a summer as I am. Really, it's just like, love it. So, how do you have your relationship with your husband when the kids are all home on summer break? I mean, yes, you want to spend time as a family. You want to create all these memories. You're going on vacation. You're visiting relatives, having relatives visit, having friends over, all this stuff. Wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. But where do you find time for the intimacy with your husband? It's been hard, I have to say. My kids are older. They're teenagers, so they don't go to bed like at 8 or 9 like they used to. They're still up hours a night. We have another one who has special needs, who does not sleep, so it's really been hard. But now my husband's on vacation. We're like, yay! We get some more time together, some alone time. He doesn't have to go to work, except when he gets called in still. And, we're trying hard to still get our sexy time on, but now it's summer and it's hard. So, he's like, did you lock the door? And then I'm always like, no, I forgot. We're running to lock the doors. We don't want our kids to barge in and ask for oh my God, now I need to see a therapist because I'm scarred because I saw my parents naked. Who wants that in their lives, right? Yeah, so it's really hard during the summer breaks to get into making your husband a priority, your relationship a priority, because now the kids are home. So now they're with you. They want to be entertained. They want to be fed 24/7. I know my kids are always starving. I swear, every hour they're freaking starving. They want meals and extra dinners and midnight snacks, and I'm just stop, I can't. I feel like I'm their personal chef all summer. It's insanity. So I'm trying to make my husband a priority, trying to still go on dates, but it's hard because we got retirement parties, we got events because I'm a president of a nonprofit. So now I'm doing all these events, which I totally love, and I'm trying to get my husband to come with me. So it's together time, and he's super grumpy, and he's oh my God, I can't believe you're dragging me out here on a Sunday, and I don't even know these people, and blah, blah, blah. So then I have to get creative, right? I'm how am I going to make Mr. Grumpy happy and feel this is our time together. So I'm maybe I should not wear any underwear. So after he was super pissed, yelling at me for a half an hour, I was okay, I'm not wearing any underwear. And he's all, oh, well, hello. And so that changed the whole attitude. But if I wasn't creative and planned ahead, it would be the most miserable 2-hour drive home, hearing how awful it was and how he didn't have fun, how he's tired, how he has to go to work the next day. This was before he had vacation time. And so I just have to always be creative and try to spend time with my husband and make it not just pleasurable for me, because I'm a social butterfly and I have to be conscious that he is not at all. So I have to make things fun for him. I'm oh, you know what? On our way back home, we could stop here and have a little lunch or grab a drink or stop by and see the store I've been really wanting to check out, and it's a lingerie store. So make it fun, make it good for him. And I know it's hard because sometimes I want to make it all about me and my friends and have fun, but I have to be no, I have to make my husband a priority. He does so much for us. He's such a hard worker, and so I have to make sure that I take care of him as well. So, and that means, still making time to go on date nights during the summer, still trying to be flirty and fun with him and do things and stuff like that. And make sure I lock the door, because I know I'm super bad. I'm lock the door. I need to put a postie out my door that says, lock the door, Missy. Yes, because, I really want this everlasting marriage. I'm in a marriage that's like happy. I don't want to go in my marriage and just be grumpy and just be like, yes, we've been married like 45 years. I'm so tired of him. Because that's how I feel my grandparents were. My grandparents were like married for, I don't know, like 45, almost 50 years, and they seemed like so tired of each other. There was always bickering and fighting, and I was just like, I love my grandparents separately, but like together, I was like, oh my God, they're a hot mess. And I see like my parents are like that too. They look miserable. And I see like my sister's marriage, the one I don't talk to from afar, I see her marriage is like super toxic, and I'm just like, I don't want that. I want my kids to know that we love each other. We make each other a priority. We love our children and we want to spend time with them. But number one in our lives are my husband and I, and our marriage, and the time we spend together, and the intimacy that we have. So that is the thing that I want my kids to take away from, is that they saw their parents love each other and be good to each other, and not like tear each other down or fight in front of like people in the public. That's like my big no-no. I don't care how mad I am at Michael. I will never ever fight with him. I'll never tear him down. I'll never disrespect him in front of the public, because I think that's the worst thing you could do to your husband. And I've seen that done with my parents and my grandparents, and I never want to do that. Never. So I'm trying to always grow in my marriage and think of it as a priority and not the kids. Because I know it's hard, because when they're little, they need so much attention and they need all the stuff from you and things and doctor's appointments and play dates and sports. And it's so easy to go down that path where your children are like your number one priority in life and everything centers around them. And I think that's where the foundation of your marriage starts to crumble. And so I work really hard not to do that. Like, when my kids were born, they stayed in my room for 6 weeks. And then after that, they were in their own room. And I said, nope, I got to focus on my marriage, my husband, make us a priority. And in doing that, my husband makes me a priority, which makes me feel really good. And, he tries to spoil me, buys me expensive stuff, which I don't need, but I so appreciate. And then I absolutely do love, and more of it. So he knows like I'm a 7.5. And so that gets reciprocated, and then we're in a good place. We're in a good marriage, and we're in a good relationship. So just my little tidbit for the summer. Don't forget your husband. Don't forget your relationship. And this goes for husbands too, because I know you guys get all wrapped up in your work, and you guys get all wrapped up in like your work relationship, your partners and stuff like that. But you can't forget about who's waiting for you at home. You can't forget about us who are like slaving away with your children. And sometimes your children are rotten. Not all the time, they're sweet angels, but sometimes they're rotten. And so you need to like make sure you focus back on us. So once you get that flowing, reciprocated, it's wonderful. It really is. All right, that's enough. Go enjoy your summer, and love and miss you and care about you. And this is just always just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it, whatever. Okay? Mwah. Have a wonderful day.